All right, so we finished the next journal. The next 500 trades are locked in, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit later, like the equity curves and the comparison in between my last one and my most recent one. Um, yeah, so the last equity curve basically, my last journal, my last 500 trades that I did right now. So I finished it today on the 24th of December. So yeah, woke up early to do it before the family time, to be able to finish it, to basically like Christmas present for me. And yeah, so woke up early and did that, and we got some crazy results on that. So yeah, throughout these 500 trades, I basically changed a lot again. So I don't think that I hopefully there will come a time when I'm getting so used to my system that I don't have to change much things up because I'm happy with it, and that's basically what we're heading, where we hope to get at some point. And yeah, so my journal. We going to touch on the last journal first, and basically compare it to our most recent one. And then funny thing, we're gonna touch on a trade that I did, and I'm going to tell something. Yeah, I have something funny. It's funny to tell about that. So yeah, this is basically my last journal that I displayed in the I think it was the video before the last one, 500 trades, something around these lines. And yeah, first time reaching anything above 1 million, and I ended up on 3 million on the dot. So yeah, and I have to show something because this is a trade that why is my camera not moving? I'm sorry. I have to do it. Oh my god. Let's see. So big. Float on top. So back. Yeah. So this is a trade that I took on my most recent journal. So this is a trade out of my most recent journal. And when I looked at my losses on my losses from my most recent journal, uh, I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe what I just saw there, because this is one of out of a lot trade one out of a lot of trades, like one out of, I don't know, 20 trades maybe, that I looked at and said, damn, I wouldn't have taken that trade today. So at the beginning of this journal, my new one, I traded stuff, and actually, like, not even the beginning, like around the halfway through, I still took trades that I would not take today. So my journal is full of trades, probably one or two wins as well, that I wouldn't take today. And obviously, like backtesting, you can bullshit yourself, and you can lie to yourself. Oh, I wanted to take that trade, moved so much, I'm gonna place that trade. And I had this thing a lot with my first journals, and it get this impulse to journal trades that wearing your trades, it decreases over time as your confidence increases. That feeling decreases, and that impulse basically ebbs away. But yeah, this is a trade I would never take. We have this ugly move down to the MA. Then this candle doesn't even touch the MA. Then it sort of closes above, so you don't know where to put your entry. Then this is a big candle, and what happens now is actually average candle, but it's not touching the MA. The chances that we come down back to the MA and tap me back out are very high. Then the buy stop is kind of somewhere. then you protect the candle, but you can also, it's just all over the place. So I would not take this setup at all. And yeah, but I took it. And this journal is full of these trades, like 20 to 30 losses, which I would not take today. So my goal for the next journal is to get my win rate up, to exclude these trades out of my journal so I can take only these trades that I have experienced, that work, and get my win rate up, because my win rate kind of decreased. I don't know why. So in this journal, I have a win rate of, I don't know, I don't want to go there, but fuck it. There's a load. Yeah, so I have a win rate of 39.38%, which is okay. My dream win rate would be somewhere around 45 to 50%. So if I can get there with still keeping this under 10%, then I'm very, very happy. And yeah, so I think we're ready for my next journal. So we keep in mind this journal, after 500 trades, we ended up at 3 million on the dot. My new journal, after 500 trades, we ended up at 12.6 million. This is more than 4 times the balance of this. So I don't know, this exponential growth is, I don't know, don't understand it. But yeah, and as you can see, like somehow my win rate decreased. So I'm just gonna refresh it. As you just saw, I had 39% there and have 37% here, and there were times when where this was at 33%. Around the beginning, it was at 33% win rate. And yeah, so my goal for the next journal is to exclude these kind of trades and get this up to 45% or more. And if we can still hold this below 10%, obviously, like, we would not do funding challenge with a 0.8% risk, somewhere around 0.5. But I mean, you see how that decreases when I put my risk down. The maximum drawdown that I had over these 500 trades decreases to almost to 6%. And if we decrease it again to 0.3, then the risk is basically not even there. Obviously, like, the probability is playing out in different, there's variance involved, and so you might blow one or two funding challenges, but overall, like, you should not blow a funding challenge if you like play it right. If I decrease this to 0.1%, this becomes minus 1.26%, and we still doubled the account. So I would be a long time in this funding challenge, but I would make sure that I pass it. So it's something to keep in mind. But yeah, if we can, as I said, if we can keep this number under 10% and this increases to 45%, I think we can talk about a funding challenge. So yeah, we're gonna jump on the chart, and basically I'm going to show what I'm looking for, and yeah, then we see how much has changed throughout these last 500 trades, and yeah, I think that's a nice plan. So yeah, I decided we're gonna backtest UJ, just because the other pairs were pairs that I just tested in the past a lot, and so UJ, we were gonna backtest UJ. As I said, I changed a lot of things up. I added the 50 MA to my 5-minute time frame setups, just to have an overall view out of trend and where I should be taking trades and where not. And yeah, on on the high time frame, I changed my time frames too. So I'm trading now the 5 minute, 30 minute, 4 and daily with incorporating S&D type zones into all of my time frames. So I have a nice like confirmation to go lower every single time frame. So yeah, on the monthly, you basically have nothing. I don't know. You can go for something. I mean, you obviously have like redistribution, but this move was kind of big, so you need to prove it with the lower time frames. On the weekly, you get reaccumulation, and this reaccumulation plays out beautifully. So it doesn't prove the monthly, and so the weekly is actually quite more probable. So we're gonna just mark it up and yeah, watch out for something there. So weekly here, obviously like the daily should play into this. And I mean, this big range, immediate response from me, immediate reaction. I don't want to trade this. I hate big ranges. I think it's quite difficult. You obviously like you can go on a 4 hourly and let the 4 hourly be your highest time frame, because there you have some ranges to work with. But I don't like to be in this big of a range. So what I'm going to do, I just skip on the daily. Yes, I skip on the daily. I skip on the daily until we've broken the range. Then we begin to basically trade this. So nothing here. Oh, make sure to, I don't know if it broke there. No, let's see, one more candle, right? So this kind of breaks, and basically this turns into reaccumulation. So we bullish, which is also like, I mean, if you watch here, actually you have a lot of back and forth. So I might see this whole thing as a stage one, basically, as we had on the weekly. Looks like it's building something here, and this as well. You know, this was on the daily, and on the weekly looks more like stage one, to move prices higher, prices move higher. So for me, I like to see bullishness here. So with that in mind, we step down onto the 4 hourly. 4 hourly perfect reaccumulation out of stage one into markup into reaccumulation into 1, 2, 3, 4 range breaks towards the upside. And yeah, obviously, like, I'd like to use demand zones, as I said. And if I weren't watching the daily at that time, I would have been stepping onto the 30 minute after that S&D validation. So we go on a 30 minute, we look at 30 minute, it's quite overextended, start to roll over. So we might get retracement in the middle of the 20 and the 50. Might not. I'd like to see some kind of reaccumulation. And now some move up to the maze. And now basically the break above that would make quite a nice demand zone. So we wait for demand coming in. Demand comes in, beautiful. And we're gonna mark that up right now. And basically I'm gonna be stepping from the 5 minute, yeah, up again to the 30 minute. 30 minute if the 5 minute breaks this low. So we go onto the 5 minute, and as you can see now, the new thing, I added the 50, this red one, which kind of shows me some kind of trend, and when more likely to be getting into some sideways action, and when we are back in trending, right? So this is redistribution. I want to see green on the bottom right corner. This has to be green in order for me to follow it, except the times when context is clear and I know what price is doing. But this is, I mean, obviously 30 minute is bullish, but I'd like to see more bullishness from the 5 minute to be trading something here. So we get accumulation, basically. Yeah, big move. Now, just waiting for setup. Just waiting. And actually, this is fine setup, but as you can see, 17:45, it's out of session for me. So my Asia session begins at 1 a.m. And yeah, out of experience, I stopped trading at 5 p.m. because price most likely is going to be illiquid at the time. So yeah, going to be watching for that. I think I like more short videos, so I will step off after 1 or 2 trades when I feel like I've explained everything that is new. And yeah, so we watch for the setups that I've experienced work the best. And actually, this is okay setup. I want to get one more down to dim A. Still not enough. Yeah, no, it breaks down, so nothing there. If this comes up, it doesn't come up. Nah, I'm sorry, nothing. So yeah, nothing for me. We just wait. Prices in also big break range broke down once into distribution. Now onto the back onto 1 a.m. As soon as red pops off, like if it goes from green to red, I'm immediately stepping high onto the 30-minute and watching stuff play out on 30-minute, wanting to see a demand zone. This is now coming in between the 20 and the 50, which I really like, but I do like a proper pullback of price, or a break of the break of the range, right? So we have 1 range break, 2 range breaks, absorption of that range into higher prices, and you have this demand zone. And I wouldn't trade this, but as soon as this closes above, I'm valid to watch it on 5 minutes. I'm still playing around with that. I'm trying to find some refinements for me that make sense. So there are definitely more hours going to that S&D stuff, but yeah, for me now this makes a lot of sense. So back distribution, we go back onto the 30-minute. 30-minute comes up here, close above there, beautiful. So nice S&D zone. Target is now this high. So on the 5-minute distribution, redistribution, judging by the way it's moving, I like to say that it's more likely to be accumulation, just by the impulsiveness of this move, and I'm quite right, I think, with this being a reaccumulation to move prices higher. Yep, reaccumulation, price comes below the 10, above, sideways, up. It's also out of session, so we don't even have to worry about that. And yeah, so let's see. Nothing for me, nothing. What time is it? Okay, so it's the 24th. I'm running away from family time here just to record this video, because I don't know, I wouldn't feel productive when I just do nothing. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know, kind of addicted. I feel bad as soon as I don't work. I really feel bad. I can't watch a movie. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, there will come a time when things will get a little bit easier. So I don't like this week. I really don't like this week. Otherwise, this is a beautiful setup. I don't like it. Actually, now it's cool to watch for trade, because I have to imagine that. Wait, This goes there, sideways, sideways. Yeah, so that's very nice. We watch out for, I draw it in a minute, 2.5 around here. And what I'm looking at is basically this one. So we came down, up, and then sideways. It's kind of an inside ICI, so like to watch for that. 2.5, and let's see what happens here. So it looks like we get a delivery here. So you have something around these lines, and you get massive breakup. So I'd like to manage here with my first partial, 33%, and yeah, watch for some breaks higher. Beautiful. I'd like to manage to 50% of that 50% of that candle, just to gain some more profit before getting tapped out here. Want to see a strong candle though. Yeah, something like this, where we manage just below here. Yep. These are no strong candles. I'd stay here. This is fine. Just manage below this I'm gonna get a portion of price, and we're getting tapped out. So really, like, we want to see trade above here in order to have the validation for a second partial. Let's see if we get this. So price seems to be trading above. Not yet? Yeah. So price traded above here. And we secured our first partial on 6.92. Now we're going to be watching on the 10-minute for a second partial, which would be the next 10-minute 10 MA break towards the downside. So we need a displacement below the 10-minute 10 MA in order for us to basically secure profit. That's it. That's the 10-minute 10 MA break. And I assume that we already at 15R, which would be our third partial. So third partial is going to be right here, right this, and that's our trade. That's basically our trade. Out of experience, so obviously like 15 over 3, that's 5 are here, and 14.56, quickly calculated, 14.56 over 3, that's on this partial 4.85, and on my first partial we secure like 6.92 over 3, that's 2.31. So on this whole trade, we basically secure 5.9. Let's just round it down. Let's say 5.9, 9.8, 10.8, 11.8, 11.8, 12. Let's say 12.1. I round it down. Let's say 12.1, and that's basically the trade. So 12.1 R on this, which is incredible. We took the trade here, and yeah, that's beautiful. I don't know if 24 minutes. I'd like to do it a little bit longer though, but I mean, I had a win now, but wins aren't everything. I have to remember to journal this, which I'm probably going to do tomorrow or something. But yeah. So we're just going to keep going until we get a loss, I think. I think that makes the most sense. So yeah, just to be basically thinking about price and what price is doing. and it's bullish, man. I mean, I can trade all day like bullishness, but I think the most exciting for me to watch back when I'm like funded and stuff, to watch me handling like bad context. And obviously, like, bro, this isn't bad context. this no. But yeah. So actually, I think I'm gonna stop here, because like I'm gonna do a backtesting session when I'm properly backtesting, which will be a little bit longer video. So this video is basically just me, I don't know, catching one random trade and yeah, showing my equity curve, my at this point my best equity curve that I ever had, and yeah, so made me an early Christmas present with this today in the morning, and yeah, so actually, like as I said, what I'm looking for in the next journal within the next 500 trades is to gain more experience, over my setups, over my context, how I view context, and basically move on with finishing the seventh journal with 500 trades, obviously, but with 45% win rate. This will be like my ideal goal. I don't know if it's going to work, but if not, then it's probably going to work at journal 8, journal 9, journal 10, I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. I was interested today how many trades are tested on my ICI system. And I looked, and basically these are all my journals that I did on Google Sheets. Obviously, I have still some left on Notion and how's it called? Evernote, I think. There I have a little bit more journals, but like this is basically all my journals on Google Sheets when I had the idea that I could be profitable and just wanted to see it in visual on an equity curve. So ICI back tests, I had all of these ones with the hashtag before. So 500,000, 1,500, now 2,000, plus a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. And basically my Notion, which I have here. So because I was interested how many trades I tested and in how many trades I gained this kind of this kind of confidence, and I was like shocked because it's not a lot of trades actually. Like I think around, you've here some trades, but these trades are also like displayed in the equity curves. So just the beginning ones were just for data collection purposes, and I think I might have around 30 to 30.5 thousand or 3,500 trades made with my ICI, and it's actually like crazy how insane my like viewing price has evolved in just this year. I mean, I don't want to, no, I don't stroke my ego here. No, it's good. But like, look at this. What is this? What is this? This is, I mean, it can get worse. Just like this. What the fuck? But it's like, it's crazy when you really focus on one single setup and test it over thousands of trades, see this setup playing out thousands of times. you might not feel that you gain experience. You might not feel that you really like start to gain knowledge about the system you're trading. But it's actually crazy what you can do for yourself if you really focus on one single setup, one strategy. And I don't care if it's from mentfx, my personal favorite, or from ICT. I don't care, but just pick one strategy, test it for 5,000 trades. Let's just say test it for 5,000 trades, one single setup over 5,000 trades. Don't trade live, only backtest. And if you come after those 5,000 trades to me and say you have not learned a single thing about yourself or about the system, then I say, all right, do 10,000. No, but it's crazy how much you're gonna learn. It certainly like had me build up a lot of confidence in myself and in my ability to basically achieve profitability, because the only thing that is left for me now is to bring this here onto live, into live conditions. And if I'm able to do it, then I mean, I'm looking to earn my first cent in this probably next year. So I'm talking about 2025. Maybe if earlier, then I'm happy, but I'm cool. I mean, I can chill here for 3 more years. Okay, 3 will be incredible, but yeah, I don't care how long it takes. I know that someday is going to happen, and I work towards that day. But yeah, I think 30 more minutes are completely perfect. I'm going to head up and unpack some presents. I don't know, probably don't. I don't wish myself. I don't wish for anything. I don't think. No. Hopefully, I don't got some. No, just enjoying the family time. Yeah. So that's basically the video. I think I will keep those videos with my journal around 30 minutes, and then I'm going to do a backtesting video every other day where I just backtest. And I'm going to record that and just backtest. We'll probably not talk a lot, but just backtest. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I have touched on everything I wanted to say. And for me, like, this is now, yeah, this is it. I think you should really keep your head down and journal your trades. Get to 5K trades, and yeah, when you have 5K trades, you have experience, you have knowledge, you have everything you basically need to move forward. So, yes sir. That's it. So I wish you a great new year, because I don't think I'm going to be uploading a video before New Year's. So, Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. That's it. So keep grinding. 2024 is going to be big. Hopefully. We're going to see. Even if not, like, I don't care. I'll do my thing, I'll do my work, and if the result of the work is that I'm going to be achieving something, then great. If not, then great. All right. Yeah, I'm tired of talking, man. Have a great day. Bye-bye.